eventually somebody's going to make money off that. They've always been making money off of racial rivalries because we don't deal with race very well in America. So here's what happened. So Robert Griffin III has been known to be kind of a nemesis to Angel Reese. Robert Griffin III, he's married to a white woman, and he also just seems to be a big Caitlin Clark fan. And for good reason, he kind of gets on my nerves too. And so he made this statement that was really interesting. I'm going to read the statement, and then I'm going to tell you what happened and why I'm even talking about this topic. I'm not talking about it just because I want to gossip. I'm not talking about it just because I want to just talk about things that are happening. I want to talk about it because this is actually a deeply economic conversation. This is also deeply cultural. And if you know anything about this platform, you know that I'm very, very big on Black economic culture, particularly the culture of Black men that holds us back and causes us problems that we create for ourselves. So here's what Robert Griffin III said, and I'm going to read it, and then we're going to jump into this on a deeper level. So follow me if you can stay with me on the economic lesson. So here's what it says here. I got to take my glasses off to read this because these are not these ain't my prescription, y'all. I'm 54, so I got to squint. All right, anyway, let's read it here. He says, all right, this has got to stop. Now, what he's talking about is apparently there are racist people who made an image of Angel Reese dressed as a monkey, basically, right? Which we know racism's real in America. That's going to happen. And he says, all right, this has got to stop. I got to do my Tom voice. All right, buddy, this has got to stop. There's no place for racism in this world. Whether you're a player or not, Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. So he makes that statement basically defending Angel Reese right there. So good. I mean, it makes sense, right? Do y'all agree with me that you shouldn't? That's not cool. Don't be making people into monkeys and stuff, right? This hurts people's feelings. It's not nice. All right. He says, I've been quiet on the Angel Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, family, and friends receiving death threats. Death threats. Oh. Okay. Threats of physical harm to my family and friends and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. Okay. Now, from what I've gathered, somebody in the comments on my Instagram is Dr. Boy's Finance. Some of y'all are watching from Dr. Boy's Finance. Someone said that RG3 called Angel Reese a monkey. I did not see that here. Now, if there's another comment somewhere where he called her a monkey, let me know, because obviously that would be highly inappropriate. I did not see that. I want to make sure that I'm clear about this so that we can be fair and balanced, so we can really get to the meat of the issue. But I got to brief you on what's going on so you'll understand the economic lesson here. I did not hear him call her a monkey. It sounds to me like he's saying it's not appropriate to call her a monkey. Would you agree with that? Can we agree that at least based on this tweet, which seems to be the one that's pissed people off the most, he didn't call her a monkey? But here's what he said. Okay, so then what's odd about the message, though, is he says, it's not cool to be racist. However, let me tell you about the bad thing she did to me, right? That's what it sounds like he's doing. So he says, I've been quiet because she shared a video that aided in his family being threatened. People threatened sexual violence against his children on social media. I hope we can agree that that's not cool. Can we at least agree that it's not cool to threaten anybody's family or any of that, right? But Angel Reese didn't do it. Shaq didn't do it, but that's not cool, right? So here we go. So let's keep going. That will never be okay with me. I never attacked her or her family when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's sports. Everybody won't like each other. So it sounds like what he's saying is that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have some animosity. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.